You know how we do it. It's been a long time.
Hey! Y'all know what time
All
it
right,
is.
what's up, my dog?
My dude. We out here, we live, we official. You know, I've been going live a lot with the workout shit, dog.
Right.
I should jump out of this shirt, show y'all boys what it's looking like. You know what I'm
I
saying?
try to watch the lives, but then I turn like slightly gay, so I gotta just not watch it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to motivate. You know, so I'll be out there working out. I'm trying to motivate 24/7. You know, I went to the gym earlier. Matter of fact, I wrote down my reps. I started writing down my reps, what I'm eating and shit.
Yeah.
So I got all that on the book. You got a calculator? Let me.
Oh yeah. That's right.
We're gonna add up some reps.
Okay. I gotta put something in here so you can lift some weights or do some shit for some people.
Hell yeah, but you know I be hot, so I could be, you know, I might have missed a couple of reps here and there, you know, and it's a hassle to walk back and, you know, have to write everything down, but it's okay. I love it.
All right.
My ankle's doing better. It feels good, you know.
Oh, did you skate?
Better.
Did you end up skating?
I ain't skating, but I could almost ollie. I'm about
Okay.
to do my first ollie on Instagram Live, maybe.
All right.
YouTube Live one of these days. I'm about to start doing tutorials for little kids and shit too.
Okay.
Dog, skateboard and all that. I'm trying to get all lessons, but you ready to break down these?
Yeah, you got the book.
All right. Nice and easy. Had the 2 watermelon slices, a little hamburger on a slice of bread, 2 of them hoes, 1 slice of bread each, and then at 2:05 I started working out. We got pull up. We got 40.
Okay, 40 pull-ups.
Then we got 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8
Mm-hmm.
plus 8.
So you did 40 8 times, 4 times.
No, 40 was off the rip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
my
so
bad.
start it over. You got to start it over.
Okay.
So we got 40,
Okay.
8, 16, 24 plus 24
Okay. So
plus 16. That's just pull up. What's the number on that?
hold on, you're going too fast. 40 plus
8, 16, 24 plus
8.
24
plus 24.
and plus 16. So that's 80, I think.
88.
88.
Yeah, I got 88. 40 plus 8 plus 16 plus 24.
No, yeah, 40 plus 8 plus 16
Plus 24.
No. Yeah, 40 plus 1, 2, 3, 24 plus. Man, I'm a little higher now. We fucked this up. All right, we got 40 plus 24. That's 64 plus 16. That's
Okay. Okay, so 80.
We at 80, right? That's that. Boom. Stop right there with the 80.
Okay.
So put the 80 to the side somewhere.
Okay.
Then we got another 35 reps.
Okay, so 35.
Yep, add 35. Then we got 15, 15, 15. Then we got 15,
Okay.
20, 50.
Dang, what the heck?
That was on the angle leg press. That was the last set. Then we got cedar rows, 51, 51. We got 15. We got 12. Fuck 12. We got 15. We got 15. We got 15. We got 15. We got 35.
Mm-hmm.
We got 20. We got 20. We got 20. We got 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
And we got 20. How many reps we got?
500.
500 reps?
Yep. $4.99.
Okay.
That's the price.
499 reps. I'll be telling you to do 1,000 a day. You know, that was from 205 to 418. And I know I didn't do enough. But 500 reps a day, they be asking how they can get like me.
Wow.
500 reps a day, baby. That's it. And it was a light one today. You know, I ain't go crazy if I wanted to with my legs. You know what I'm saying? I might even go back. They don't even know about it, but
Damn.
I might go back. I'm crazy. Then I ate some, twisted shrimp. I had a little shrimp skewers and bitches were booming a little bit. $499 rent, man.
Damn.
Man, I'm gonna double it back. Make sure we got the right numbers. But yeah, I'm about to massage my feet. This shit, they call it rubs. I wish it could rub me.
God damn.
Oh man, it feels great. I put it on my ankle, rub it up and down a little bit.
And you're skating again too, right?
I'm riding. I ain't skating like I want to be. I ain't doing no big shit, no ollies, no kick flips. But I am there.
All right, so you just push it. You pushing the board.
I'm pushing. I'm getting miles in. Couple a day at least 4, maybe 6 sometimes. Some days I hit a 10-piece, feel a little froggy.
I remember skating back in the day in the Keys when they didn't really have like the bike path, and it would just be like riding on that nasty road with all those P rocks and all that stuff.
Straight cheese gator.
Man, that was horrible.
Cheese gator McGee.
And you'd be pushing like against the wind and on that thing, you'd be like,
oh yeah, I always hate when it's the wind in your face.
I always had to get a ride somewhere just to skate.
I was riding from 102 to Park all the time, but we pushed from like 102 to 106 and 105 and a half to St. Justin's and shit to go skate. You know what I mean? Just to go skate and possibly get kicked out within like 10 minutes of being there and shit. Those were the days. I was trying to hang out with some bitches and shit, with some girls or whatever back in high school. And I remember being at like, I got church in the morning. Firstly, it's a Saturday. I sneak out of my mama's house.
Yeah.
Mom and Scott, they stay in the downstairs. I got the 3rd story. I'm upstairs, whatever. I sneak down, boom, I leave the door open right there. I leave it unlocked. I always do until I got caught the one time. Then I think I kept doing it like a year later. But I got caught the one time sneaking out to go watch some girls fight at Hot Discus. I went to get weed, but we ended up watching girls fight like a 3-round fight. That bitch was great. But anyway, so I be sneaking out, and I snuck out. We had church in the morning. I do this shit all the time. I be on acid in church and shit.
Yeah.
Like from the night before. Sometimes
right. Me too.
Pop one in the morning just to keep it going.
Right.
And I feel like the pastor was talking to me and through me and at me all the time. Like he looking at me crazy. I feel it. I'm tripping. But anyway, regardless of the fact, I snuck out the crib. Went to 106 or 105 or some shit to vibe with some bitches and some niggas or whatever. We had a little party. And I remember just walking back home after not getting no pussy. Like, not getting no dough.
That's the worst part, yeah.
And it was like, I could stay by his home, drink a little bottle of liquor by my damn self, whatever the case was, but I remember being real fucked up about that shit. It was like, that was my junior year somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But, so I walked back home, and like, I think I left 106 at like 4 o'clock, nigga. I got home at like 5:20, 5:40. Getting up at like 6:37. I take my little 1-2 hour.
Damn.
And that shit was wild, dude. My mom be cooking, Scott be cooking and shit. Shout out to my mom, shout out to Scott. Yeah, sorry I was sneaking out y'all boys.
Damn.
But that shit was wild. Like,
when I lived in Fort Lauderdale, bro, no matter what, you always got laid.
Okay.
No matter what. So,
in high school?
Yeah.
You was up in Fort Lauderdale in high school?
Yeah, it wasn't like this place.
What were you doing in Fort Lauderdale in high school?
Just fucking around, dude. I never went to high school.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
But I was just going around and.
But you were 16, 17,
banging everybody.
And you were in Fort Lauderdale getting older hoes, younger hoes. What you were doing?
Just everything.
Craigslisting them.
Yeah, well, it was just like that. No, you just walk the streets.
And
you would see a pack of girls walking around.
Alpaca girls.
Yeah.
Some alpaca girls.
Bro, when I moved to the Keys, that's the first time in my life that I went through a dry spell ever.
Nigga, you told me you was a virgin at 16.
Dude.
And you moved to the Keys when?
No, well, I moved to the Keys when I was like 17, 18, but it was a transition.
But you weren't a virgin by the time you moved to the Keys?
No.
You was on ecstasy the moment you hit the Keys already?
Not really. Well, when I came here, my mom was coming here because she just recently got married, right? So when I was coming here, my mom moved here without me. I stayed behind. That's when I ran away. I ran away when I was like 15 years old, right?
Yeah.
So when I ran away, I was out in the streets, but my mom was like, "Oh, well, we're moving to the Keys," so I would go and visit her. And she already lived here with my 2 brothers and sisters and my stepdad. So when I came here, I didn't meet anybody. Like, because I was used to going out, all the kids in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, they all go to a certain place.
Well, like a skating rink type
Anywhere.
shit?
Down here, there was nowhere to go. They didn't even build the park yet.
What about the movie theater? What, Key Largo Park wasn't built?
Yeah, it was just like a little place surrounded by woods.
It was all woods up there?
Yep. So they were just building the park. Like, they had some little pieces of it, but they didn't have the YMCA or none of that.
Like, it was no buildings, no basketball court, nothing?
No. It was
Straight
just a park.
game.
Right. People used to smoke weed.
Was there a track to walk around, the road?
No, not yet.
Anything?
Nope.
There was nothing.
People used to smoke weed in the woods. Like, they used to have all woods back there.
What year is this?
I'm not sure. 2000 something.
Okay.
Early 2000s.
Like 03?
I'm not sure. No, earlier than that. Like probably 2000, 2001.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, keep going then.
Alright, so when I would come down here, there was nobody. And when I did find kids down here, they were so square and just, dude.
A lot of squares.
They didn't have any lingo. Like, we used to have lingo.
Like they said, he had some lingo.
Yeah, like we would say word and all that stuff. And I talked to somebody and I said, hey,
yeah.
I told this girl because she took my brother's sweater or something because she was cold or something. And I was like, girl, why are you all up in my piece taking my things like that? And she was like, what? And I was like, oh yeah, why'd you take the sweater? But
they all over my piece, niggas.
But there was no girls, bro. And like I didn't get lucky with a girl down here until I was like in my 20s. Yeah. But in Fort Lauderdale, you get it every single day. Every day.
Okay, every day.
Yeah. Because you can just like go to a different group. Down here, where are you supposed to go? Can you meet a complete stranger down here? Every day.
No.
Over there you can't. Over there you can meet complete strangers just walking around. You can leave your friend group, right? Go to the beach on US 1, A1A, and then just meet completely new people that you'll never meet ever again.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to catch venereal disease.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, many people did.
Yeah, that's why you got.
Bro, I don't even want to tell you.
Wrap your willy.
There was a girl, right? Who?
Right. Tell me about this girl.
There's a girl who was pregnant.
She was pregnant. Ooh.
And I was like, hey, why are you drinking? Aren't you pregnant? She's like, I'll just kill it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like her seventh time being pregnant, dude.
How old?
She was like maybe 20, 21. Yeah.
Oh, she killed 7 babies.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah. She was like, people weren't cautious. They
you
just.
think that thing was ragged out or what, though?
I don't know.
I heard that's not a real thing.
Everyone was getting pregnant back then. They just took drugs.
Because they saw 16 and pregnant, or was this prior?
I don't know where people's parents were. I know mine weren't there. I don't know where I don't think people had a support system like a grandma or.
Daddy wasn't there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To take me to the fair.
Bro.
That's how I felt.
There were so many homeless people, like kids, including me.
What this is, The Walking Dead, nigga? I know you told me about it, but what is this, man?
Yeah.
This zeitgeist, like what?
I think it was just the 90s.
Dude.
Like, did your parents ever tell you if you want to do something you can't live here?
Yeah, and I was cool with it.
Right.
I tried to get the fuck up out of there.
Right.
Wasn't cool with it.
I just left.
Yeah, I tried.
I said, "Oh, I can't do that. Okay, peace." And then I went to go live in the woods and go do whatever I wanted.
I tried to do some shit like that one time. Like, I forget what the fuck it was about, but I tried to leave, and my mom wasn't fucking playing that shit. She even called the police. Fucking
missing
I
person.
made it a couple days or something like that, and then it was weird.
Yeah.
Whatever situation.
Well, I left, and my mom did call a missing person, but they really don't look for guys like that. Like, if I would have got pulled over or something, then they would have done it.
I ran away when I was 17. I had juvenile charges. I graduated when I was 17. I wasn't 18 yet.
Yeah.
And senior skip day was like February 5th. We were at White Marlin Beach, Port Antigua. I got in the car with this bitch, Barry's mom. Fuck Barry's mom, fuck 12. And Mr. Zell was the police at the time. And then James Aurelio was a cadet kid, fat dude, whatever. He's, related to people with guys telling and shit. But anyway, he pats me down. I ain't got no shirt on, and he was like patting my upper body, and I had shorts on. And I just think shit like that's funny because I'm a little bit high, but yeah, shit like that used to happen. So anyway, I lost what the fuck I was gonna say.
Dude, so I had the same thing happen to me all the time. We used to just be walking down the street, and I had some cop like just pass by us, and he just put his hands in my pockets. And I was like, bro, I was like, who are you? And he's like, what do you have on you? Do you know my friend Meth? And I was like,
ooh, you be that.
I was like, that's your friend.
I put it on you in your pocket, reach that. But no, I remember where I was at now that I'm not.
All right.
So yeah, I got a charge from senior skip day, February 5th. I ended up going to the jailhouse or whatever. I'm the only one that got arrested. Everybody was crying like bitches out there and shit. My dog TJ, rest in peace, he was like, Kevin's the only one going to jail. Obviously, he's in handcuffs. Texting my phone behind my back and shit. My mom never been cool all my life. She let me go to the senior skip day that day because she caught me sneaking into this nigga's house in 102, not even sneaking into it. But we were getting picked up. These people were there. She saw me. We had to go to my nephew's graduation down in Marathon. So on the way back, I told her what the fuck was really going on, or I might have told her on the way there, and she actually dropped me off. Never thought in my life she would have. So she dropped me off that day. I get in trouble. I run the cops down for like 3.5 hours. I end up, whatever, wild story. We'll save it for later. But I run away from home because I still have these juvenile charges when I graduate. I'm on probation for this shit from fucking February all the way till June, I guess. I'm about to get off in June. I forget the day exactly, like the 2nd or 6th. And I was going to have court like on the 9th, but my mom texted my, whatever you call it, guy, probation officer. Oh, I don't think Kevin's really learned anything since being on probation. He,
Your probation officer said that.
No, she texted him that.
Oh, man.
And I think he should maybe be put into jail type shit, juvie. And me and her were beefing all through high school. She was probably in menopause and shit. I can't even much remember, but we were beefing all through high school. So regardless of the fact, she probably was trying to look out for me, but she was also trying to be a B-word. That's all being a dick too. But like she got me sent to Outward Bound and shit. Like,
you did the program?
Voluntarily, yeah. I'll talk about that another time too, because that's way crazy to talk about. But anyway, so yeah, I got the juvenile charge. I run away to Orlando for like 2.5 months, 2 months. I come back here for like a month. Then I move into a little spot over by Numtown for like a month and a half with these boys, Jay, rest in peace, Boris, and Zach. And dude named Perez, he used to be the little police everybody hated that.
I think I remember him, yeah.
Short, like, Spanish looking dude.
I remember him.
Built like a thumb.
Yeah.
And
Perez!
Yeah. Shout out Perez. Really. So we was doing wild shit in the house. We had guns and shit and slugging crazy weed, whatever the case is. But so yeah, I'm glad it didn't end up as bad as it could have because I was there. Like if I wasn't there, they might have been trying to be in the house. I don't know. They tried to come in the house. I don't even remember. But I remember I sat outside with them. I just turned 18 in July. This is in
August. Oh man, that's the worst time.
September or October. I can't really much remember. So I go. He's like, you been home yet? I was like, nah. He's like, good. You gonna go home tonight? And he's like joking. He's like, actually, you're not really going. I was like, all right, nigga. He's like, so we're gonna go to wherever. I'm thinking, because I'm 18 now. I was gonna go to PK. We get to PK.
Yeah. They
don't let me in PK. We go to Marathon. They don't let me in the Marathon. I gotta go to fucking Key West. So now I'm in Key West because of this fucking dumbass juvenile charge. But all because of Barry's mom on senior skip day. But I did run away for a long ass time actually that time. But the other time, she called the police off the ripper, and I was either 1 or 2 days, maybe a week. You know what I mean? And I would have been good by myself. You know what I mean? I would have been good. I had that shit jumping back then. You hear me? But yeah, shout out my mom. I love you. But yeah, Outward Bound was wild, dude. We'll talk about that shit later.
Yeah.
You on a canoe for 21 days, nigga, in the middle of the Everglades. Shit wild.
Did you go with the girls or did you go with all guys?
Nah, it was a bunch of niggas, bro. White boys, Chicos.
See, I went. I did Outward Bound.
Co-ed.
But I did Appalachian Trail.
And Outward Bound?
Yeah.
And how long? Hold on, we talk about that. Yeah, we had a female counselor, and if it wasn't for that bitch being there, I probably would have been trying to fight these niggas every day. I already tried to fight these niggas every day. They didn't want nothing.
Yeah, they're real cocky.
They didn't want nothing to do with it when I jumped up. Boy, back then I was with a little 8-pack. The boys didn't want it. Boy, you look at pictures on my MySpace one day, I'll just bring them up with something, fuck around and post them hoes. But it was wild. We had a nigga named Squirt. He got sent home. He was real bad. He hit a counselor with a paddle.
Yeah.
We had this nigga that used to wear a Kurt Cornell hat, nigga named John. And John be wearing his little Cornell hat with C with his little 5 o'clock shadow with a real strong jawline. But he was gay. And he acted like he wasn't gay. You know what I mean?
Right. What are you guys talking about?
He wasn't talking like that, though. He wasn't never. But he was gay. You know, he'd be like, so you can't curse in Outward Bound, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to take a step back. They make you take a step back.
Yeah.
So then he's like, instead of saying shit or the SH word, say stuff like schnubber monkeys.
Wow. Bro.
And she used to have me ripping. So he jumped on the, you got to paddle with everybody. The one I had, I imagine the Appalachian Trail when you're hiking, if there's groups, you hike on the groups.
Right.
Whatever.
We had the portage canoes though. We did like a 12-day canoe ride or whatever, and we had to carry the canoes on our backs up the mountain.
How many days was the whole thing?
I don't know. It was long.
Mine was
very
22 days, I think it was. At the end of it, we started at Key Largo Park, but I just think it was wild.
I think mine was a couple months. How long is summer?
2 months.
Yeah. 2 months then, yeah.
And Outward Bound program, I was actually 2 full months.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, it was Outward Bound?
It was, yeah.
Damn,
back in the day.
They didn't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Everglades shit, so it was 21
But
days.
my dad told me I did this before. And I was like, really?
Yeah, they used
and
to
he's
do
like,
it.
do co-ed. And I was like, how do I do co-ed? And he's like, when they call up and they ask you if you have a girlfriend, say yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Who calls up, and why did they make
They
you
called me. They called me and they said, I was bad as fuck. I was bad. But so here's the thing. I'm bad, right? But I'm not out of control. So that's the difference between me and those other kids. Those kids are out of... I make deals, bro. I'm bad, but I make deals. Like,
yeah, them niggas were fucking nuts.
Like if I open my hand and I see some money and I see some drugs in there, that's the bad. But I'm not out of control. I don't go grab a gun. I'm not a killer without a cause.
Uh-huh.
I'm a deal maker. I'm like, hey, what do you got? This is what I got. Let's say make some deals, and then those deals is what I'm gonna go do.
Yeah. I'm hearing it.
But there's some people that are just bad, dude. Like they're just out of control.
Yeah, there's some wild niggas out there.
Yeah.
Some wild white people out there.
Yeah, and those are the motherfuckers that need Outward Bound.
They need more than Outward Bound. So
Yeah.
it's funny real quick. These niggas in there crying like shit. They're hard. Everybody hard, right?
Yeah.
Off the river. First day you gotta go to a penny camp and swim and do a swim test. And one of the niggas that was in there, everybody was good at swimming except this one nigga named Ricky, I think. There was 2 people that really didn't know how to swim. But the one nigga, Ricky, he wore glasses. He was from Brownsville or Brown Sub, one of the 2. And I liked him, man, but he was faking the fucking funk so hard, though.
Yeah, some people have to.
The nigga Iceberg was, I ended up asking some niggas, because I know my dog was dating and shit, or did back then, you know what I'm saying? So I called people and, MySpace a few niggas, and they were like, man, Ricky be moving. And then me and Ricky and all these boys ended up being friends. A lot of us ended up being friends. It was like me, Kid and Alex, who was a Chico, who might have been a little on the sussy side. He might have came out when he was 21, that nigga. But hopefully he didn't. Jit named Rodrigo. That kid Squirt, who was like 12 years old, doing armed robberies, home invasions, and GTAs. Fucking definitely hot boy. And he's in Outward Bound, and he had John jump on his paddle, because in Outward Bound on our shit, everybody had to at least read the map one day.
Right. You had to switch.
Shit on the bucket one day. I was the first nigga to shit on a bucket, and then I never shit on a bucket again. I shit off the outside of the canoe, and then they make me take a step back. But Everybody had to paddle together. Everybody had to cook once. Everybody had to wash dishes once. So at the end of it all, this is the last day before, we get to be like doing whatever the fuck we want to do. Like, at the end of it, I'll get there. So boom, this nigga John jumps on the canoe. This nigga says, "Don't get on my canoe, you big gay bitch." And this nigga Squirt 12 years old.
Wow.
He got hard. He about it. He bad. He bad. And he court ordered. And anyway, he hit this nigga John with a fucking poke check to the throat with the paddle. Boop. And then fucking whap, hit that nigga. And they're on the same canoe at this point because John's like scared to go over there. So he's real slow moving to the shit. So boom, he gets on the canoe. Squirt hit him with the side of the paddle. Now that fucking canoe went to left and right, and I looked around because every time I see somebody doing some dumb shit or canoes looking like they gonna flip, I'm peeping if there's alligators. I got a quick alligator cam, and I'm looking at the water and shit. And it was almost sunset, so I was scared this nigga was gonna fall in. He didn't fall in, but that lady Kim that was there, she ended up helping him diffusing a lot of situations. I ended up seeing her at Sharky's actually because I'm 16 at this time. I ended up seeing her at Sharky's probably one day when I was 17 or 18. It could have even been when I was 19, but I was at Sharky's when I was 16 or 17, so I don't really remember. But yeah, she helped calm dude down, and then at the end of it, Squirt's on the canoe with John like 20 minutes later, and when shit like that happened after that situation, I just keep everybody paddling and tell them which way we were going because I was the nigga that looked at the map, I was the nigga that cooked. I was the nigga that rode with Gabe. That was my nigga Gabe, so I forgot him in that list of people. Damn, bro. I really said
you didn't have any crazy white boys, like quiet motherfuckers that looked like they would just snap on you?
Alex was that. He was there. Oh, and then this jit, Ron Yell, he from Key Largo. He was there. He had a mosquito in his net one day. Nigga was crying every day. Every day he was crying. The first night we made sure I think we unzipped his net a little bit, and there was like 4 or 5, 6 mosquitoes got up in that hole, and then we zipped it back. And them bitches big. It's the size of a silver dollar, nigga, $50 type shit. So, they're biting through these yellow Macintosh raincoats, and this was like that one summer, or not summer, winter, 2008 or 09. It had to be 08 going into 09 because I wasn't a senior, I was my junior year. And it was like that summer when the iguanas first were really falling, the winter, when the iguanas were first falling really bad. It was like 42 degrees, and it was like the coldest it been in like 18, 15 years.
And you were out there on the water?
And we was in the middle of a fucking whitewater bay, the day when it was the coldest up in the middle of the Everglades. This bitch probably like 30 or 40 miles across. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'll pull it up on a map when we actually talk about Outward Bound for real. But yeah, so we paddled across that. By the time we ended up finishing, they sent Squirt home, and he was going to like a level 10 prison or level 10 YO JIT camp because he was just too damn bad. Nigga had armed robberies, home invasions, and whatever shit. But so we all stayed close, and me and Rodrigo would talk on MySpace. Chico was fresh. Chico came with Xannies. He jumping around in Key Largo Park, and he lost all his Xannies supposedly. I ain't gonna talk about what I was doing. We gonna talk about it on another episode. Let me hear about your experience before we jump off this live. What it was looking like on the Appalachian Trail too.
And it was crazy. It was crazy.
Any fights?
Not really.
We had like 7.
There were girls there, so everyone was all about the girls.
Okay.
So it was all like little romances, sneak into their tents,
making
out with them and finger banging and all that shit. But they did the girls, girls are just bitches, man.
And they were not showering?
They were stealing all the food. Like, they would go and take like all the, they had snacks and stuff. They were like stealing the food, dude. And I was like, the guys were not bad. We didn't have, but the girls were insane.
Powdered milk?
The girls were insane.
You eating the powdered milk?
Yeah, I think we had all that. We had pots and pans. Dude, we had packs like up to here, and we had to walk. We started in Maine and walked towards, we went from, I think, south to north. Instead of from going Georgia to Maine, we went the other way.
You went from Maine to Georgia?
No, not the first time, no. No, because we were only
Outward Bound.
Yeah, no. We went to, I think, I'm trying to think of the place. Hold on. We started in Maine, and then I think we went to Vermont.
Shinobi.
Hold on. I'm trying to think of where it was. God damn.
That boy was on good drugs. He
No.
whole life.
No, I can't. I just can't remember the name of the place. Damn it.
It's all good. But how many miles do you think you ended up really walking and canoeing?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. What is the name of the damn place? Hold on, let me get a map.
I'm the map. There's a place you gotta get.
Let's
I can
see.
get you there.
Because I did end up going back. I did up.
Yeah, you told me you were walking it, and
All right.
that guy did it barefoot from the.
Yeah. Let's see.
We gotta talk about that. Actually, I'd like to actually.
New Hampshire.
You went from Maine to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty good. I fucked with it in a full.
Let's see how many.
Period.
Let's see how many miles it was. Right.
Mm-hmm. How many miles you walk a day? Or did you
20.
You'd walk 20 a day, legit?
So yeah, look, it says right here 274 to 281 miles.
So you did 10 days of mile walking, or how'd that work?
We did canoeing. I can't remember how many days of canoeing, but it was a lot of days of canoeing.
Did you sleep on the canoes?
Yeah. No, well, we slept on the canoes, and then we also slept on little islands. We slept on a place called Beaver Island, and I was like, yes.
Cheeky?
They have little lodges set up.
Actual lodges?
Like every 8 or 10 miles on the trail, they have like a little makeshift lodge that you can either stay in the lodge or you can stay in a tent.
And how many people staying in them lodges?
A lot. They're big.
Okay.
They're big. I'll show you one.
Yeah, so when I were down they'd have cheekies and shit, but we had boards under our canoes. Every canoe had 3 5-gallon water jugs, or 2, and then the one had 4, I think. And one time that one flipped on us, but anyway, we'd have the boards, and then you pull the boards from up under you. They call it birthing the baby because you open your little legs up, and then you pull them from under the canoe. And every board had 3, one board had 4 or 5, and that board had some shit going on. Oh, bitch, that's clean as fuck, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I thought you was about to show me some rink-a-dink shit.
No, man, they were nice, bro. They were nice.
Yeah, so the Cheekies and the Everglades ain't nowhere near that nice. They got a porta potty on them.
Oh, wait, here you go.
Maintained and maintenance. Yeah, bro, y'all had it easy.
Bro, here's another one. Look.
Niggas were crying because the mosquitoes were so big. And you
Not on that,
some motherfucking log cabin ass motherfucking Tom.
Bro, I'm telling you, look at this one. That's as shady as it got.
Nigga, that's perfectly great. I'd be scared of bears, but that's perfectly great.
Yeah.
So in the Everglades,
Oh wait, let me get a pic. Hold on. Tell me where you went so I can get a picture.
Well, we left in Flamingo. Just pull up the map of Flamingo, and then you'll see Whitewater Bay. I can't remember right now offhand. I've looked at it before on the map, but it seemed like it'd be all of about 200 miles by the end of it all, maybe even 300.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, he was staying in a nice ass hotel. Niggas in the comments saying you were staying in the Hilton. Yeah, he was definitely staying. His outward bound experience was nice, nigga.
Bro, I had girls. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the one thing that happened that was really bad. We were supposed to climb up a rock face, right?
Yeah.
And we had all the clips, the belay clips, all that stuff, right?
Nigga, what?
Yeah, so we did rock climbing and stuff, right? But when we went up there, the girl Dakota that was with me.
That's always a Dakota.
Yeah. She was afraid of heights. And she didn't tell nobody until we were high up there. And the guy was like, yeah, you guys are doing good, just don't look down. And I was looking at her and I was like, uh-oh. She looked down.
How high up were you?
Over. High.
60 feet?
And she started flipping out.
Feet?
Very high, dude. Very, very high. And she started freaking out. You can't help someone who is erratic, right? And she was just swinging, dude. She looked like a wrecking ball. You know that song? I came in like a wrecking ball. She was like, and she was holding all of us, and all the clips are shaking in the mountain, and I was like, oh my god. So we got to the bottom.
You would have died?
Nah. Oh, that's the ladies. But when we got to the bottom, right? I told her, I said, bitch, why didn't you tell anybody you were afraid of heights?
So you wouldn't have died though?
Nah.
How bad would you have been hurt?
Really bad. If we would have fell from there.
And everybody's falling together.
He asked at the foot, like, hey, is anybody afraid of heights? And she didn't say anything.
As always.
And people were getting. Did you guys get mail?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hold on real quick. That nigga said you were having a continental breakfast, bro. But yeah, I got
the food
mail.
was good.
What's up?
Because somebody got deodorants and they popped the top off.
Put some acid in.
And there was all kinds of drugs in there, bro.
Really?
So they were getting lit. But they did end up getting caught and they had to go home.
We had a random cigar that we were smoking on for days, and I got a random half a hit ass. But yeah, that shit didn't last too long. That shit was late the first day. I might have had, I had a little nugget of weed too. I probably had a couple things like a cigarette or two cigarettes. But the Key Largo Park, they had everybody jumping around doing shit like this.
Yeah.
And then we went to Penny Camp, and everybody had to swim, and that kid Ricky, like I said, couldn't swim, but I had all that shit. It was ready. It was sitting off to the side.
I got off the trail, dude, and I went right back. And I walked the trail like maybe 3 times.
It's a 3-time trail champion, y'all boys.
Bro.
Give it up for him.
You gotta go out there, dog.
I'm gonna go up there and see that bitch that was talking about, hi, nigger.
You'd be slaying white girls. They'd be like, for some reason, I just think you should spend the night in my tent because it's cozy and warm.
Oh
you should see that.
Uncle Tom's cabin.
Bro, you'll be walking with like 2,000 people sometimes. Yeah. People walk that shit, yeah.
Alright, man, that's how I'm gonna blow up with the music shit. I'm gonna rap
listen,
the whole Appalachian Trail.
Listen, you go in April, right? And you'll be with like 3,000 to 5,000 people starting.
Legit.
Yep.
And how many don't finish?
A lot. Maybe like 60, 70% of people.
How many people say they're gonna actually do it?
Everybody.
Oh. So if I just go and I'm like, I'm only here for 10 days.
Yeah, you're good to go.
They're just gonna be like, oh, whatever.
Dude, it's the mental. Have you ever heard green hell?
No.
So when you're out there, it's not physicality that brings you off the trail. It's the mental strain. It's mentally straining, like crazy on your mind.
Why?
Because it's just like the reward is not as high as actually being there. So once you're there for like 10 days, you're already ready to go home.
Sorry, guys. All right, we got Charlie Brown calling and see if he's gonna end up on the podcast today.
All right.
But yeah, no, that's crazy though, for real. Like, I don't know, I couldn't imagine just,
dude, people spend thousands of dollars to go.
That's what I'm saying, and I couldn't imagine.
Today, you probably need 10 grand to go and do the whole thing. And people spend it, and then they realize they can't do it. There's a lot of people who, like husbands and wives, that let each other go. They say, hey, honey, I'm just going to stay here and work, and you go. And there's old people that retire, and they die out there. They have heart attacks, yeah. And then there's some dude who was like taking a picture, and he was backing up, and he just backed up too far, and I guess the ground gave out underneath him, and he fucking just died.
Like fell back?
Yeah.
Down some shit?
Yeah, people just die out there.
How do you know that?
Because you hear about it. When you're walking with people, you hear about everybody.
How the fuck do you hear that?
When you're walking. You'll get to a trailhead. So like every 20 miles there's a trailhead.
What's that?
It's that little cabin that I showed you.
Oh.
They have a fire pit, all that stuff, right? So when you get there after 20 miles, you get to see all the people. And they'll tell you, oh, did you hear what happened to this person?
Oh, everybody gossiping?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get to shower in one of them campgrounds?
Sometimes.
Do you
They
just be smelling like dirty dick?
They have hostels.
You told me about that.
Right.
But I'm saying in the campground, you were just showing me.
You can wash your clothes in the streams because every single one has running water, like a fresh stream.
And you drinking the water out of them streams?
Let me tell you something, dude.
You drinking it?
Yeah. This girl was drinking the water, right? And she's like, oh man, this water is so fresh. So I never just drink it. I always walk up and down at least like a couple feet.
Hold on, we gotta end this episode. My dog outside.
All right.
Hit him.
All right.
Hit him.
Here we go.
Yeah.